All right, shalom, shalom. Real quick, before I start off, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, which are the men that rule well, the men that taught us His truth. And of course, peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. And the scripture of the day, 2 Esdras 7 and 18. That's the scripture of the day. It was really the scripture of the day for me yesterday, but I'm able to finally get the lesson in right now, real quick before the plantation. But nonetheless, scripture of the day, 2 Esdras 7 and 18. Now, this is more of an exhortation, all right, and a reminder that, in this thing of ours, if you're going through that straight gate, it's not a bad thing. Hey, man, you're doing the right thing, okay? Because at the end of the day, servitude to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not easy, okay? I can say that from my experience, man. Every year is different. Every day brings a different trial. Every year is a different year, okay? And as long as you're still in the fight, you haven't really lost, all right? Even if you feel like you might have lost something, you haven't really lost, man, if you're still in the faith and continuing to do the work, So I just wanted to say that real quick. Now, I'm going to read it. 2 Esdras 7 and 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. Now, it's the Spirit. Now, this clearly, if you are someone that reads often, this reminds you of Matthew's, the 7th chapter, where Yahushua spoke about the straight gate. And it's all the Spirit, because this is in Esdras, the 7th chapter. And in Matthew's, the 7th chapter, it speaks about this very thing. Now, when you read this chapter, which I encourage you, brothers, to go read the whole thing, it speaks about how, speaks about the kingdom of heaven, basically, how the path to it is not easy, which Yahushua spoke about as well. So the path to it, because the wide, that's what the wide represents. Straight is like straight and narrow, right? Straight, this isn't straight as in like straight line. This is straight as in very strenuous. All right, that's why it says STRAIT instead of the STRAI, with the GHT, Salakia. I was about to misspell it, but nonetheless, this isn't talking about straight as in straight line. This means straight as in rough and rigorous and not easy. That's what this is talking about, So keep that in mind, man. That the righteous are going to suffer straight things. So it's a good thing, because if you wasn't in this truth, you was going to suffer anyway. It's a spirit. We spoke about this at camp, man. For the people that leave because things is too hard. It's like, man, things wasn't going to get easier with you leaving the truth. That don't make no sense, right? So, the righteous shall suffer straight things, the scriptures say. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to go through things, all the time, man. Even if the trials aren't as hard as you think they are, everything is a trial. Even when you're, quote unquote, not in a trial, right? So it says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for wide, right? The scriptures say hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy in Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Correct? So, amen. Yahushua said that the path, hey, man, this is the path, man. And when you read this in 2 Esdras, the angel told Ezra, he said, this is Israel's portion. This is just the what's the word? This is the obstacle course that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set up for the Israelite man that's in the truth, and for the Israelites that believe, the few sisters and you younger Akim that are in the faith, all right, that might be real young. Hey, man, even your lot, man, your all of our paths is slot. Everybody, no one's getting an easy ride into the kingdom of heaven, man. No one's getting the special treatment. No, we're all within our lot and receiving, our portion to receive the kingdom of heaven. And ain't no easy road, man, like that Buju Banton song, man. It's not an easy road, man. It's not. That's why it says the righteous shall suffer straight things. So off break, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua told us that we're going to go through things, right? And hope for wide. But that's the thing. We have hope, and we're made subject to hope right now. And that's okay. You got to find the beauty within it. All right. Because trust me, if you learn how to cope long enough, you'll find the beauty within it. Okay, because what it says, for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide right. So the wicked of our nation, man, the rebels and all them, the ones that don't want to get right, they're still gonna go through straight things, and they ain't even gonna see the kingdom until after death by pain, like it says in the second Esdras. Okay, so hey, this was the scripture of the day. Keep pushing, man. Hope for the wide, which the kingdom, man, the easy path. Hey, all the brothers talk about delayed gratification and things like that, and that stuff is very true, man. Nothing feels better than delaying what you want, because you have to take care of your responsibilities first, or do the hard stuff first. All right, it's gonna feel much better to receive the kingdom of heaven. All right, when we did this first, you don't want to receive it through everlasting shame and contempt. You don't want to receive it through after death by pain. That sounds terrible. I'd rather go through this, all right, and then get to the kingdom, and receive it rightfully, righteously, Lord's will. We be a part of the elect. So with that, I want to say, call all Yah Bashim Yah Shai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, which are the men that rule well and that taught us the truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect as always. Shalom.